Now, there have been a few hiccups along the way, but South Korea's first totally domestically developed space rocket, Nuri, is now just hours away from blastoff and is about to be injected with fuel. For more, we connect live to our Han Seong-woo, who's been covering the launch on site in Goheung, Jeollanam-do Province. A very sunny day there, Seong-woo. So it seems the stars have finally aligned. Pardon the pun there, and the launch is now unlikely to be called off.
That's right, Mark. D-Day it is. Everything's indicating it'll be a success, including the weather. No rain nor strong winds with speeds of under 5 meters per second, much lower than Nuri's threshold of 15. And taking that into account, this morning's Launch Management Committee meeting has also concluded that final preparations for the launch will proceed as planned. In just a few hours, South Korea's first entirely domestically developed space rocket will blast off into the skies, carrying with it 5 actual satellites this time. They're part of a 1.5-ton payload that includes a 1.3-ton dummy satellite. The Korea Aerospace Research Institute began last-minute inspections for today's launch just a few hours ago from the control room. Since yesterday, the rocket's been standing fully upright on its launch pad next to the umbilical tower, where last night engineers finished connecting the 3-stage rocket to all of its umbilical cables, which will provide it with fuel and oxidizers leading up to liftoff.
For now, we're preparing for the launch with 4 p.m. as our target. When exactly the launch will take place will be finalized and announced after Tuesday afternoon's Launch Management Committee meeting, where safety-related issues and other details will be reviewed.
Well, Song, it's great to hear that everything's going to plan thus far. No one wants to see another delay, least of all you, I'd imagine, because you've been up and down between there and Seoul for the past number of days. But what exactly is the plan between right now and the launch that's due to happen in around 4 hours from now?
Well, beginning around 4 hours before the launch, that's about right now, assuming no irregularities arise during last-minute inspections, the fuel and oxidizer charging process will begin, after which the erector keeping Nuri stable on its launch pad will be removed. And from 10 minutes before blastoff, everything's computerized. The Automatic Pre-Launch Operation System, or PLO, will take over. The launch is not in the hands of the engineers at this point, meaning they cannot manually abort the system once it kicks in. Rather, the system will put a halt to the launch sequence automatically if it detects an issue before liftoff. Nuri will soar into the skies powered by 4 75-ton liquid fuel engines in its first stage, 1 75-ton liquid fuel engine in its second, and 1 7-ton liquid fuel engine in its third. If successful, the launch will make South Korea the 7th country in the world independently capable of sending a satellite weighing over a ton into orbit using domestic technology. That's all I have for now, Mark, but I'll be back with more in the later newscasts. Back to you.